Duncan, thank you for the super chat as well. Cows are cute, but they are also made of steak. I know. But also, like, I don't know, my mentality is like, hey, I am fine with eating meat if the animals that are being eventually turned into food live long and happy lives. They live for like 3 years. Well, hopefully the lives are good. Hopefully they have a nice 3 years, right? Well, don't milking cows live lovely lives? No? How long do milk producing cows live for? They have it rough? They get their titties they get their titties sucked all year. I mean, I wouldn't complain. Sad cow makes sad milk, so we want the cows being happy. Yeah, that's my point. Well, isn't that also a thing? The reason you have free-range animals is so that the meat is better, right? Because then the animal is happy. They're constantly impregnated and milked. Look, if I was going to commit to the bit, I would say something along the lines of, where's the problem? But I wouldn't do that because that's a bit too crash. It's a bit too crass. Free range is exactly that, yes. Free range doesn't necessarily mean pasture. You have free range so you can sell at a premium for the farmer's market. Well, I mean, I always try and buy free range, right? Because, like, I've seen the living conditions of the chickens and the pigs that are literally just, like, they don't get to move. They just exist on a spot in, like, a big shed that essentially has, like, I don't know. That's not what free range means. It's specifically ratio of space for animal and deceptively small. No, guys, let me live in ignorance. Okay, I'm gonna make myself really sad. What is the minimum requirement for free range Australia? To be considered free range under Australian law, egg producers must ensure hens have meaningful access to outdoor range during daylight hours, can roam and forage, and have a maximum stocking density of 10,000 hens per hectare. That doesn't sound very big. I know there's cage ones which are worse, but like, that's for eggs. Free-range eggs come from hens that should have access to an outdoor area during the day. At night, large flocks of free-range hens are kept in sheds or barns to keep them safe from predators. While smaller flocks may be kept in movable sheds to allow rotational use of the range area, conditions on free-range farms vary greatly. On some farms, the range area is large. The hens have access to shade and shelter, and all hens are able to come and go from the range during the day. On others, the range is small, bare, and difficult for hens to get to. The RSPCA approved logo means that eggs have come from farms where hens are raised according to the detailed animal welfare standards. I know we probably couldn't sustain population. Well, Australia is really big. We could probably fit a lot more animals in Australia. These are just eggs. Is free range not used for like cows and stuff? No? Why do they think cows got to be frolicking in a field? I thought because they live on a pasture. They got to be out in the field going nom 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 nom, eating grass. At least the farms around me do. Maybe I'm just like isolated by the fact that I live near rural areas, and so I see farms with lots of room to graze and walk around. Pasture raised gets 10 meters squared. Free range chicken gets 1 meter squared. So I should be buying pasture raised, not free range chicken. Sheep have it good? Yeah, I see a lot of sheep just kind of... They get a big open space. That's expensive. I'm happy spending more money on food that hopefully the animals didn't live in misery their entire life. 3 times the cost. Yeah, but I live with roomies, so I pay a third of the food. Wagyu cows live the good life. I don't think I could afford to eat Wagyu every day. Normally cows and sheep will have 2 pastures and swap between the 2 as the grass grows. Yes, because they have to rotate, otherwise you don't have any grass for them to eat. Free range is a marketing term. Pasture is what most people think. Yes, I think that's what I was thinking as well. Damn, that's not a lot of space. I sure hope the farms near me don't have chickens just living in fucking shit. I hope so. I'm not doxing where I live. I live in rural Australia, guys. We have farms. I'm not going to... I know what they look like. I know what the living conditions of those animals are on non-free range or pastured ones. I know. And I hope that the people running them don't... I mean, I guess it's all driven by profit, right? It sucks. Which I guess what we can do today in the game is that I can make free-range dinosaurs. What a weird tangent we had. Clio, if you want to ensure you buy an animal with the highest quality of life, buy from a local farmer, they can process it for you. I know, yes. That's what we do, sometimes. Because sometimes the farmers will just come around and say, hey, by the way, we're selling eggs. Would you like to buy some? That does happen. Are any of Clio's eggs for sale? No, they're frozen. Am I free range? I mean, if you looked at the size of my room, you'd probably be like, no, Clio is not free range.